Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. My last video was a Shaman video where the sound levels were off, and I apologize for that. Turns out that something happened. I think OBS did an update, and it set my microphone levels to 100. Now that they're back at 50, hopefully things are better. Anyway, it's Warlock time. It's been a while since we've done one of those for the channel. Kicking off with an epic. This is like my least favorite giant. I hate it so much. The pirate's just dumb. Bane of Doom, though, it's kind of nifty. I mean, you can deal damage to the opponent if it's kind of like a Storm Suck Commando almost, and you can get a random demon if you kill a minion with it. Actually, technically, I guess if you kill your opponent with it, you also get a random demon. Then it's not very relevant. So it's damage. It adds a little bit of burn potential to your deck, adds a little bit of reach, and sometimes you'll get like a random Dread Infernal for killing something, and then you'll just win the game. So it's a nice card to have. Here we're kind of in an unfortunate spot. I could take an overpriced Grizzly. I'll take the Priestess. I mean, for Warlocks, the health gain is nice, even though I'm not a fan of that card. Alright, Shadow Bolt or Hellfire is the question. Always a tricky choice between these two cards. If you're going to go aggro, which at the moment I'm not geared for at all, the Shadow Bolt is better for clearing away minions, but the Hellfire does deal damage to the opponent's face, and it can catch you up if you're behind. We're going to grab the Hellfire. It has more of an impact, I think. Okay, I'll take Wolf Rider over the Dread Infernal, because I'd prefer to go more aggro if I can. Spell damage can be nice for Warlocks. Shield Bearer is a consideration if I do go aggro, and I have something like Abusive Sergeants, but yeah, the best class for Shield Bearer, in my opinion, is like the Shaman, so you can put a Flame Tongue by that thing, and it's really good. Here, I'll just take Bloodsail Raider. It's just a generic 2-drop, but that's kind of what I'd like. Alright, Doomguard is a card I'm just not a fan of. Even though it is aggro, it's often very difficult to play, and it looks like I've got enough expensive cards already. This is going to be a problem. So I'll take the Violet Teacher. It's a nice mid-game creature over the Crazed Alchemist. Well, Crazed Alchemist shows up again. We'll take a Felguard here. I'll try to keep my mana cost low, and then the ability won't matter too much. Alright, another Shadow Bolt versus Hellfire. I guess I'm taking Shadow Bolt this time. And Shadow Bolt again over the Stormwind Champion. I'm going to take the Argent Commander. Although Shadow Flame is nice, it does pretty much the same thing that Hellfire does, so I don't really feel like I need it. The Abomination's unreliable, and the Argent Commander is a good finisher. Okay, that's the third Crazed Alchemist of the day. I guess I'll take that over Mana Wraith because it doesn't screw me up as much. I don't really want to be collecting 3-drops. I could take this to try to go aggro, even though it's obviously completely useless for the ability. Alright, I'll take that over the healer. Try to keep my curve as low as I can. Alright, Infiltrator, I need some 1-drops. Gotta get this party started. Do I want this Panda? What do I have that works with? A few things. Okay, I'll take the Panda. Alright, I'll keep my costs low with the Yeti over the Worgen, though. Summoning Portal I'm not a super big fan of, but this stuff's junk. Alright, clearly I'm not going to get to play full aggro, so I'll take the Archmage because the spell damage is nice. By a similar token, we'll take the Geomancer over the Doctor, although the healing is nice. Since I'm not aggro, might as well just take the spell damage there because that'll be good to have. Okay, well this stuff is garbage, so Voodoo Doctor it is, I suppose. Knife Juggler over the Sunwalker. We'll still try to be aggressive a little bit. Okay, well this stuff's all junk, so now I'll take the Sunwalker. I have actually played with Succubus. I had a recent run on my stream. I highly encourage you to watch that that video, by the way. The stream highlights. Succubus ended up being very good. I'm not sure how good it is here, with my deck being quite so expensive. But, I mean, over the Mad Bomber or the Worgen, well, definitely not Mad Bomber or Worgen seems a little meh. Alright, I'll try the Succubus. Hope it doesn't get in my way. Third Shadow Bolt. Is that too many Shadow Bolts? I mean, it's either that or Stormpike Commando. Guess I'll just take a Shadow Bolt. Okay, take a Bluegill Warrior for some charge damage. If I were playing anything other than Warlock, I would take Novice Engineer, but I've already got, you know, built-in card draw, so I don't feel like I need it that much. Alright, I could go for some taunt or for some cards. What do I have that this would work with? Well, actually nothing. My cheapest spell is a friggin' Shadow Bolt. I have no Mortal Coils and no Soulfires. So this is actually going to be difficult for me to pull off. I'm going to take the taunt instead. Soulfire, Speak of the Devil. And, okay. These are all solid 3-drops. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is the most explosive. The Farseer is probably the safest because the healing would let me life tap more, and the Raid Leader gives me a buff. I currently don't have any buffs at all. And I do say bad buffs are better than no buffs. Tough call. I'm going to take the Farseer. This is a bit tricky. I know the Raid Leader might be better, but I like the life gain because I'm a Warlock here. Okay, do I take Demon Fire or do I take the Fen Creeper? With 3 Shadow Bolts, I feel like I don't really need another single target removal spell. So I'll take a Fen Creeper here for some taunt and mid-game protection. Since my deck turned out not to be aggro at all, really, I'm going to take another Hellfire, because that's very good. Alright, I'll take a Raging Worgen over the garbage Lord of the Arena. And we'll take an Arcane Golem here to finish out game. So I don't know, this deck might be okay. I did not see any Voidwalkers or Flame Imps, which is unfortunate. But I did see the other key Warlock stuff, I guess. So I don't know. I really have no idea how this is going to go. It's definitely not aggro. I have no card draw apart from my hero ability because I passed on Novice Engineer. I never saw any Gnomish Inventors. Never saw any Loot Hoarders. I did see a couple of Sense Demons, but that's garbage because I don't have any demons other than the Felguard, I think, is like my only one. So I don't know, this deck is a bit beguiling. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here. We'll just draw the cards and play them. So first up, we are against Cargol the Mage. I'm not the biggest fan of playing against mages as a Warlock, simply because you hurt yourself and then they can hurt you very much. It's the same reason I don't like playing as a Warlock against Hunters. In fact, that's the reason I stopped playing Warlock for a little while. I went on a little Warlock hiatus, because there were nothing but mages and hunters in the arena. Now, after the nerf to Unleash the Hounds, there were much less hunters, so I started feeling okay playing Warlock again. Also, my friend Dan gave me some pretty good tips for playing Warlock. Unfortunately, his tips was basically play aggro if at all possible, and it was definitely not possible in this draft. We just didn't see anything that would enable an aggro play. Well, Arcane Golem is a good card, but I won't be playing it on turn 3 because you really can't afford to give a mage an extra mana crystal. Letting them have Blizzard and Flame Strike a turn early is unacceptable. In fact, I'd say mage is the least acceptable class to play Arcane Golem against early on. You really don't want to do it against any class, but mage is the least acceptable. So she has a slow start. Despite having the coin, she actually didn't have anything on turn 2, which is quite remarkable. Is she actually going to Fire Blast my Panda on turn 3? That would be nigh unheard of. Wow, for someone with the coin to not have any place. Okay, she's pinging my Geomancer, so she's gonna do a Cone of Cold, it seems. Let's kill off both my minions. If she had Arcane Explosion, I can't imagine why she wouldn't have coined it out. So it's gotta be Cone of Cold. She'll go up a card for that. And then we'll play a Fen Creeper. And then, actually, I mean, we've got, look at all these 6-drops. This is not a... Oh, she had Arcane Explosion. I think she messed up. She should have coined that out last turn, in my opinion. Now she's coining out, what is it, some kind of a 3-drop? A secret? Ah, Jesus. Ballsack, Christ. So do we give a Fen Creeper? No, we do not. So I'm going to play Wolf Rider and Life Tap. However, always draw cards first. Let's play Wolf Rider. And I could play the Farseer as well, but I'd rather actually play the Wolf Rider here and kill her Wolf Rider. Now, how do I know that was a Mirror Entity? I didn't, but even if it weren't Mirror Entity, I could have attacked into her face and possibly flushed out a Vaporize, or I could have just, you know, left the Wolf Rider on the board, and if she wanted to Fire Blast it, she could be my guest. I really don't care about that. This is a very expensive hand that we're holding. We have actually 7 points of life gain, so the life tapping should be pretty free. This is pretty much like one of the best things I could have possibly hoped for. This is just one of many reasons why the Booty Bodyguard is terrible. It's the fact that it dies to Argent Commanders. It's a 5-drop that I killed with Argent Commander. Argent Commander will not kill most 5-drops. I mean, okay, it'll kill some of them. It'll kill like an Azure Drake. It'll kill Gadgetzan Auctioneer. So I guess there are some it will kill. It'll kill Booty Bodyguard, but it won't kill like a Silverhand Knight all by itself. It won't kill, you know, Fen Creeper, obviously. She pings my face, which is an interesting choice. This one of these Farseers could actually have been a raid leader that would have let my Argent Commander kill this engine off. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Shadow Bolt without spell damage won't kill this. I cannot play this and Shadow Bolt. I'm 2 mana short. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna life tap. And okay. I was gonna play Fen Creeper, but since I got Bane of Doom here, no, I'm gonna play Fen Creeper and we're gonna hang tight. So my hope is I can use Fen Creeper to damage this down to 2 health, Bane of Doom finish it off, get a random demon. The main issue with Bane of Doom is that I think it can give you 6 different demons, don't quote me on that. It can give you 6 different demons, and 3 of them are Flame Imp, Blood Imp, and Voidwalker. So you're like very likely, about a coin flip's likelihood of getting something pretty crappy. But you could get a Succubus, which is decent. A Felguard, I believe, can be gotten, and a Doomguard. No, sorry, not a Doomguard. A Dread Infernal. You cannot get a Doomguard. That would be way too strong. You also cannot get Lord Jaraxxus, even though that is a demon. So yes, that's 6 different demons you can get, and 3 of them are 1-drops. So that's partly why the card is not like ridiculously overpowered. But it is still good. I mean, you flip a coin enough times, eventually you're gonna Gonna get a Dread Infernal. Now, my opponent actually Fire Blasted my face last turn. She should have Fire Blasted the creature. This is why I always say you should Fire Blast creatures, all else being equal. She's gonna draw some cards and get Student. That's fine by me, I think. These 5 toughness minions are just taunting my Shadow Bolts. I kind of wish I had my Kobold Geomancer, but I don't. So, since I cannot play Archmage and then Shadow Bolt, we're just going to stick to the plan. We're going to do this. Bane of Doom, see what we get. We got a Blood Imp. That's just friggin' lovely. Alright, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to keep hiding behind my Fen Creeper, actually. Let's hit her in the face. Play the Farseer, and I'm actually just going to heal up my Fen Creeper. Keep on hiding behind that Fen Creeper. Oh, it's really big now. It's a 3/7. Blood Imp is actually, I think, the worst thing you could possibly get. Flame Imp at least hits harder. Void Imp at least... Voidwalker at least taunts, but the Blood Imp is just garbage, I think. Now, next turn I can finally play Archmage Shadow Bolt, but, you know, then that will be... The whole world could have changed by then. We have no idea what she's going to do. See if she has a Flame Strike, maybe? To clear out my board. She'd have to attack into the Fen Creeper with the Violet Teacher. No, she's just got a Frost Nova.
I am ready
Giving
to
her a
learn.
Student.
We have many
Karen Tormage, is she going to get a free secret? Yeah, she's going to get a free secret. She is going to get a free secret. Get another
I
student.
am ready to learn.
Well, I'm looking for a Hellfire now to clear all these students. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to clear them out normally. She finally wises up and attacks the Fen Creeper. Alright. So the Frost Nova was pretty solid. Luckily, I can finally do Archmage Shadow Bolt. Oh, there's Hellfire. Well, let's hang on to that. That will kill a lot of my own stuff.
Are you ready
Drop
for
a
this?
6/7. Deal. Oh, jeez, I forgot about the secret.
Ready for this?
Very sorry, folks. I am extremely sorry. There was absolutely no reason for me to play the Archmage there. I mean, there was a reason, which is to kill the Violet Teacher, but killing the Violet Teacher was not worth risking for getting an Archmage for 3 mana. That's terrible. Oh god, I screwed up. Well, that might cost me the game. I should have played just like an Arcane Golem or something. I don't know. Now, a Flame Strike would deal 5 damage across the board, killing off my Fen Creeper. Luckily, I have Hellfire, so that's at least something. Uh-oh, that looks like a Flame Strike. Yeah. I pretty much gave her the game there by giving her that Archmage. Ah, Jesus. This is going to be difficult now. Okay. Well, we have to do what we have to do. So first we have to Hellfire. Then we have to Shadow Bolt. Come on. Game. Then we play the Farseer to heal back up. And I'm not doing well by any means here. That was just a desperation move. She still has 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. I mean, I am okay on health, but she's got the play. I think at this point, her having the play with 10 mana and 6 cards is better than my 3/3.
Are you ready for
She
this?
actually has her own Archmage, which is unfortunate. Okay, this person, I'm going to go ahead and say, likes secrets way too much. That is too many secrets. Now, I'm not going to play Sunwalker because I'm learning my lesson. Let's check if it's another mirror entity. Alright, this time it's not a mirror entity, so let's check for Ice Armor / Vaporize.
Of course.
It is one of the two. It's an Ice Armor. Fair enough. Let's bet. We gotta do it. Let's drop the Arcane Golem. And you might be thinking before, aren't you just gonna lose the game if she has another Flame Strike? Yes, I am. But I've gotta flood the board with stuff, and I just have to hope she doesn't have the Mass Removal. No Cone of Cold, no Flame Strike, no Blizzard, and I might actually be okay. Because this guy only hits for 4 down to 10. I mean, if she has a pair of Fireballs, she wins. Or even a Fireball and a Frostbolt. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff she could have that would win. Another Frost Nova. She has. Okay. This is how it's going to be. Dark Iron Dwarf, she's just going for the throat. Well, which makes sense. I'm down to 8 health. So if I play the Priestess of Elune... Cockle is 2, Jesus Christ. If I play Priestess of Elune, heat up to 12, she can actually just kill me. So we have to play Sunwalker, unfortunately.
Is my shield.
Sunwalker, Texas Ranger, we'll drop this guy because why not? I'm not going to life tap, obviously. And I'm at her mercy. I mean, I will live if she doesn't have any kind of damage spells, but if she does, I just lose. Like a Polymorphin, she just kills me. Silence or Polymorphin, I just lose the game instantly. Is she going to ping off the Divine Shield? Well, at least she doesn't have a Silence or Polymorph, so that's something.
Well,
She does have a Flame Strike, though. Well, that's life. Anyway, I can't complain about bad luck. I mean, I did get unlucky that she had 2 Flame Strikes. Don't get me wrong. But killing that Violet Teacher with Shadow Bolt was not like an ultimate priority on that one move when I played the Archmage. And by doing that, I gave her an Archmage off a mere entity. If I had just played like the Bloodsail Raider or whatever, and I didn't give her that Archmage, I would have been 100% fine. Granted, she had Flame Strike, but if she had Flame Strike, you know, she would have still had to finish attack the Fen Creeper an extra time to get past it. It just wouldn't have been nearly as bad as it was. Might have still lost, of course, given that she did have 2 Flame Strikes and her own Archmage, but I would have given her much less of a chance to get lucky if I had not given the Archmage there. So always try to look for the things that you could have done differently. Don't complain about luck unless you've analyzed things really carefully and are absolutely certain that it was luck that caused you to lose. Up against another Warlock, well, this will be a test, I suppose. The mirror matchup, not the greatest opening hand. With 3 Shadow Bolts in the deck, I'm not going to keep one in my opening hand. It's much more important to me to get my own creatures than to guarantee having a Shadow Bolt, since I'm likely to get some kind of answers. Alright, well, Succubus never feels great early on, but let's not, you know, jump to any conclusions. Let's see what he plays. Obviously, if he plays like a Flame Imp, I would never play Succubus, but if he plays nothing, I might just play Succubus and accept my loss. Infiltrator, you're a turn late. So let's do this. Lose the Sun Fairy Protector. And next turn, I will play a Felguard to protect the Succubus if he plays a 3-2. I totally will. He does have a 3-2. Alright, so here's where the Felguard comes in handy. Notice, by the way, if I'd had the Infiltrator on turn 1, it would have made such a big difference. I could have killed this ooze right now. And this is the issue with the Succubus, by the way, is the fact that, you know, it dies to a 3-2. It's so annoying. I would much rather it had been a 3-4 or even a 2-4, honestly, than a 4-3. That would go against the flavor of the card, though, if it were a 3-4, because it's much more. I mean, Succubus, look at her. She's not like a defensive creature here. She's obviously aggressive, if anything. I just don't think this is a very well-designed card. Is really what I'm getting at. All right, is he gonna life tap or has he got more stuff? We're playing Zoo here. Gonna give himself a 3-5. Wow, that's aggressive. Got a Soulfire. That's very aggressive. Man, I really wish I had a raid leader here, but this is fine. There's 2 eggs in 1 basket over here, so I don't really mind taking 2 cards to kill it. Bane of Doom, I am not gonna get to play anytime soon, unfortunately. So we will. Let's see. I don't want to give him a crystal just to kill this thing off. So let's life tap. Oh, that was a good life tap. Holy. Oh no, I don't have enough. I don't have enough mana. I could have made this a 5-3 and traded, but no. We'll have to do that instead. Okay, so there's a chance he'll hit my face. If he does, then I can Crazed Alchemist and kill it with the Succubus. But the right play, of course, is just to kill my Succubus. He's gonna Sense Demons, going up a card, getting some demons as well. Does he get a 1 mana demon off of that? He does. He gets a Flame. That's fine. And he does go for my face. Lovely, lovely. Okay, well, let's play the Crazed Alchemist. Swoopity. Kill this. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually not going to kill this Flame Imp because I want to use Bane of Doom on it next turn. So if he's gonna keep going for my face, that's just fine by me. Play a Bloodsail Raider all day. So yeah, he can of course now just kill one of my creatures with it. I'm fine with that. But I wanted to leave that alive for Bane of Doom to have some fodder. Worthless Imp. Okay, so he played Sense Demons and all he got was a Flame Imp and a Worthless Imp. That's comical. So I am paying a little bit for my Insolence because he had the Defender of Argus, but that's not the end of the world. I could even Hellfire here. No, let's Bane of Doom it up. See what we got. A Blood Imp. Again. Seriously the worst one. Alright, I'm just gonna hang tight. Well, am I gonna hang tight? There's really... Yeah, I'm gonna hang tight. I don't want to throw creatures away at this Flame Imp, because I can just play Arcane Golem and kill it next turn. I realize I'm playing a little bit fast and loose here, but I've got a life advantage, so I might as well, you know, use it. Okay, he will keep going for my face. He's playing very aggressively. And he life taps after playing Senjin. Playing one card second. It's always a mistake. Well, not always a mistake, but it's frequently a mistake. Alright, so we have this guy, which deals the same damage as this guy. I can actually pick up my Crazed Alchemist and use him again, but that doesn't do much. Oh, it does, actually. Let me trade that for that. Then the Senjin lives. I could throw everything at the Senjin. That's annoying, though. I don't have anything that I can do here that's good. There's nothing here that's good. There's just things that are less bad. Crap.
To Northrend.
I am not confident that this is the correct play, but the play I'm gonna make So he has 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. He's got a life advantage. And the raid leader that he took, which I did not take, allows him to kill off my Argent Commander. I'm actually about to lose this game. I'm at a disadvantage against Zombraya the Warlock. He has nothing else for 4 mana. He didn't even want to life tap. Well, I think that was a mistake. I think he should have life tapped for sure. Let's actually just heal up. And I'm just gonna life tap, I guess. I should have done that first, technically. And we're gonna panda
Drink with me, friend.
this guy back into my hand so I can heal up some more later on, and the panda will try to kill the raid leader. I think he's got enough health that he probably should have life tapped, honestly. The Blood Imp doing its thing. So now he kills the raid leader, I guess, and I don't care. He's got, oh wow, that's a Mortal Coil, 100% guaranteed. Okay, this person's new. Not only did we have the Sense Demons fiasco, but that was definitely a Mortal Coil that he eagerly pointed at my Blood Imp. I'm gonna use the Mortal Coil to do that. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. I see what you're doing. I don't see what you're doing, bub. Sunwalker. Alright, we're gonna do that. I could, of course, have played the Arcane Golem and killed the Rocketeer, but I'm feeling relatively comfortable because this was a pretty bad player, and the Sunwalker should be able to kill the Reckless Rocketeer, or even the Voodoo Doctor might kill it if the Rocketeer doesn't suicide itself. It's got the silence, okay. That's fine. I've still got, you know, some healing here. This is a bit... Okay, that's a bit scary. Admittedly. Ah, jeez, this is awful. So the Reynold Assassin. Let's see, can I kill him? We've got 4, 6, 10, 13. No, I can't kill him. It's going to get me down real, real low. I have to heal up as much as I possibly can. And I need to also kill as much as I can. Should I play the Arcane Golem? No, we'll keep that in reserve. Let's play the Violet Teacher. I'm not going to life tap, though. That would bring you down within 1 health of dying. So if he can deal 3 damage to me, like, say, Hellfire or Soulfire, the game is over. And we're going to have lost to a complete newbie. He's hitting me in the face. He's got the Soulfire for the kill. Oh, God, that's embarrassing. That was a bad, bad player. He just beat me by playing cards and going at the face. Not good. Not good at all. So we're going to go ahead and stick around then, folks. We're going to do a 1-video special because I'm starting 0-2. When you start 0-2, you do all in 1 video because, you know, there's really no point in making a part 2 if you're just going to lose the next game. Fun fact, in my whole entire life playing Hearthstone, I've only gone 0 wins once. It was this warrior, and that was many ages ago. It was like last fall. Since then, I've never had a 0 win run, and since the arena win maximum was increased to 12, I've never had 0 wins. I've had 5 1-win arenas since then, but never a 0 win arena. So I'd like to keep that streak going, especially with this deck, which seems fine. I don't know. I'm just so boggled that I lost 2 games there against pretty mediocre players and decks. Because it seems like a completely fine deck. We'll keep the Farseer in case I need to use it. As a Warlock, if I have a slow start, and I life tap on turn 2, as it seems I may be doing, then the Earthen Ring Farseer's ability won't be wasted on turn 3. Jesus. Why do I keep getting all my 6-drops? Do I really have that many of them? I have an Archmage, Argent Commander, Sunwalker, Priestess of Elune. I think that's it. Thankfully, she doesn't have any Defiance Ringleader nonsense, and thankfully I top deck a 2-drop, so this might not be an insta-loss, which is nice. Melchizedek the Rogue, cool name. So now I'm in an awkward spot. I don't want to waste the Farseer's Battlecry, but I don't want to play this and lose a mana crystal when I have 6 drops in my hand. Delaying these by a turn is hard, because in Hearthstone, a turn can make all the difference. Harvest Golem. Alright, in light of the Harvest Golem, I'm going to play the Felguard. Yeah, Succubus could be played. Go for the Felguard, hit her in the face. Felguard to get rid of this Golem shenanigan. And then we'll play the Succubus next turn and hopefully throw away one of the 6s, not my 3. Or I could play this, I guess, but I'm not taking any damage, so this would again be wasting the ability. I could attack the Golem with my Felguard and heal the Felguard instead of wasting the battle cry completely.
I wonder.
That would be an option. She at least used her coin, so we know that she doesn't have any combo generators. She's gonna backstab. What's that guy? Well, she can now kill it with Dagger. She chooses to fan a knives, drawing a card. I would have actually put the dagger in the hand. That way you can get the dagger around in the following turn. But I can see why what she did make sense. Now she figures the damage golem will kill my guy. Fine. Alright, I could do Crazed Alchemist on this and kill it, but no, we'll use the Farce here because this way I can play both of these next turn. Now she can make the dagger and kill this, but notice if she had the dagger in the previous turn. Well, if she hadn't played Fan of Knives, this would have been a 2-3 to start with, so I would have hit the golem and healed it back up to be a 2-3, so the dagger wouldn't be killing it. So there's some merit, I guess, to what she did.
So many options.
That's not a big deal. It did leave her with enough mana to dagger up, but then again, now the Crocodiles are just going to die. So that's fine by me. Bane of Doom. Alright, cool. We'll hit the Crocodiles like this. Crazed Alchemist to make my guy a 1-3 instead of a 3-1, so it doesn't auto-die to the dagger. We'll play Succubus, and we're just going to hope not to lose the Bane of Doom. 1-3 odds. I lost the Bane of Doom. Are you goddamned kidding me? Ah, I can't catch a break today. So the reason I kept this in the middle is to play around Betrayal. Try not to give my opponent any extra chances. And now the Felguard I played earlier is really hurting me because I should be playing these guys back-to-back next turn, but instead I am not. She has 6 cards to my 5, but I've never life-tapped and I'm at full health, so I should be able to get some cards. Well, especially next turn. Since I lost my friggin' Bane of Doom, I will just have to life-tap unless I get a very good top deck like a Fen Creeper or something. Remember, we are at 0-2, so hopefully, if the matchmaker is actually giving me equal opponents, so we should be playing against someone who's pretty bad at Hearthstone. Oh man, I think that Warlock loss is stinging my pride, because that person, like, top decked a Mortal Coil and pointed it at a stealthed creature. Like, that's how bad we're talking here. Alright, this person likes Murloc Tidehunters. Okay, it's the Murloc deck. I see. I see why you're at 0-2, fair sir, or madam, I suppose. Going for the Murloc deck. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, your creatures are summoning sick. She will hit that guy for pretty much absolutely no reason, which is great. Voodoo Doctor, not yet, so let's life tap first. Shadow Bolt. Alright, well, we're gonna kill, obviously, the Grimscale Oracle there. We'll, kill... We should really kill these things off.
As the master wishes.
And I could have actually Voodoo Doctored this thing, but let's just actually Shadow Bolt it. Call it a day. So coming up next, we have a Sunwalker, and then I can life tap and get my cards back. Hold on to the Priestess of Elune for later. I don't need to rush out a 5-4 for 6 mana.
I wonder.
If she hadn't attacked this thing with her dagger, she would have had a 1-1 dagger in hand, and she would have gotten a free kill on the Crazed Alchemist without having to spend 2 mana to replenish her dagger. So dagger management is very important when you play Rogue, for just such reasons. Alright, she goes for the Flesh-Eating Ghoul here. And, what did... Sorry, I was actually turned away for just a second. How did she kill my... Oh, she killed my Succubus with a creature. Right, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and play Sunwalker Texas Ranger now. Oh, man. It'll die to the Ghoul and the Dagger, though. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna life tap instead. Let's see if we can get some kind of an answer here.
Someone call for the doctor.
Shields up!
Taunt up my guys.
Of course.
Face. It just seemed kind of silly to play Sunwalker if it was gonna die to Dagger plus the Ghoul. Let's try to double trade into the Ghoul and then play Sunwalker.
So many options.
I'm a little bit concerned that she just is going to have a couple of good cards and win, which is not impossible. I could very much lose this game. I've got this clogged hand. This is the worst kind of hand because you can never play two of these in the same turn and they take up your entire turn. She's actually going to Blade Flurry to clear my board out. So my stalling to try to have a better answer for Flesh Eating Ghoul did not pay off. Now there's these 3 toughness minions that my Sentry Protector can't kill, and she still has the dagger in her hand. Oh god, to get rid of my Sunwalker with. Or worse, it's possible she'll have like an Assassinate for it or a Silence, and then I'll be in even worse shape. Oh, good Christ. This person plays very slowly, so they're definitely a new player. And the fact that I'm struggling this much against them is a problem. So Conceal is not super impressive here. I wasn't going to do anything to those guys anyway. I could Raging Worgen life tap, but we need to play Sunwalker.
I got this.
Sure. And I just hope that whatever her 2 cards are, they're not Assassinate and they're not Silence. If they are, I'm good and fucked. Once I can get Hellfire. Hellfire would be good. It would kill off both of her creatures. I have 2 of them in here. Also got 3 Shadow Bolts that would kill this ghoul. Gotta give this person props at least for realizing that Ghoul is a pretty good card. And no matter how bad or how new she is, she'll know that Assassinate's good. So, if she took it and drew it, then so be it. Okay, she's an Ogre, so no Assassinate, thank the heavens. That is, of course, its own kind of a problem. But she can now dagger down my Sunwalker and use the Ghoul to kill it, hit me in the face for 3 damage, and I'm just in trouble. Because that Ogre is a problem. With the dagger's help, it'll kill Archmage. Lord. I'm glad she didn't have Assassinate, but the Ogre is bad as well. Alright, it takes her half an hour to realize that she needs a dagger and Flesh Eating Ghoul, so it's definitely someone new, but I might still lose anyway, because, I mean, I'm facing this, and I've got this, which is not the right set of answers. Arcane Golem, you are not helpful. So I either play the Arcane Golem on the Worgen, or one of these. I'm going to go ahead and think for a sec. Let's life tap. I'm going to play one of my 6 drops. Okay, so that's cute and all. Going to play the Archmage here.
Are you ready for this?
My main hope with this Archmage is just that it eats an Ogre's attack, and then she daggers it. Then I can play the Arcane Golem to finish the Ogre off, and at 9 mana I'll also be able to play my pair of 3 drops here.
Handle it.
She has the Raid Leader, which allows the Ogre to kill the Archmage. Well, it's still the same thing. The Ogre is still at low enough health that the Golem will kill it. Getting low on health, which is a bit scary, but I could still be okay if I get Hellfire at some point, or even a Soulfire. I do have a Soulfire in here, I've just never actually seen it, hilariously enough. And I've got 7 points of healing, so my life total is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, Wolf Rider is a very good top deck. Very, very good. So this allows me to kill her. Actually, can I kill her? What is this, 7? No, I can't kill her. So I kill the Ogre like that. I am going to pop the Arcane Golem to kill this thing like that. I'm just going to drop a Worgen now. She can kill the Worgen with the dagger and the Raid Leader, but the Worgen is threatening to kill the Raid Leader and turn on Wind Fury, so she has to do something about it. And she's got 2 cards to do it with. I can drop 7 points of healing next turn. Going up to 20 health, at which point I can actually life tap. If these cards trade with her cards, then I can certainly start life tapping and win the game just by a card advantage. She attacks the Worgen first. I gotta give her some props for that. She knew to attack first, so as not to take the extra point of damage. She remakes the dagger, and what else does she play? It all comes down to whether these minions are better than these. Cold Lights here, okie doke, yeah. Alright, I think we should be good. I really, really, really think we should be good. So we're actually going to play the Priestess of Balloon, and I'm just going to Shadow Bolt this thing. Let's not take any chances. Let's just kill that off. Here we go, 5-4. Getting ready to beat the face down. Oh my god. What an arena. I guess what shocks me is just, like, how bad this is going. Like, I got beaten by someone who was just bad. Now I'm struggling against someone who's even worse. I'm struggling to beat the Murloc deck of all things. So, yeah, I guess this deck must be terrible, or else I don't know what's going on. She has some kind of weird card here that I don't really understand. Let's life tap. Soulfire is exactly what I needed. So we will play this, heal my face, play this. Now I can Soulfire the face, take her down to 3 health. Yeah, she's not gonna kill me. Do this, Soulfire the face. Now I've got plenty of health. She has to kill everything on my board in order to not die, and I can life tap and just secure the victory by drawing extra cards. Betrayal is a card I just didn't play around. I could have put the Geomancer in the middle, but I didn't, so with that she can actually clear my board. Oh god, that actually stings. That delays this game tremendously, the fact that I didn't play around Betrayal, because if I put the Geomancer in the middle, Betrayal would have not killed anything. Ah, man, that's annoying. So I've already used Arcane Golem and Wolf Rider. I have not used Argent Commander, so I still have that, but I've already lost my Soulfire. So, okay. Play our things.
Pay attention, class.
This is actually a good combo when you play spells. Students pop out, trigger the Knife Juggler. Of course, it's not going to be relevant here. These creatures both will kill her, so she has to have something here. Either life gain, taunt, or removal. Or else she's dead. There's no card that can deal 7 damage to my face apart from Ragnaros, I guess. Because she's got 4 damage here. That'll take me down to 7. So Leroy's Jenkins isn't enough.
I give up.
Wow, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing and this is humbling. I apparently, without even realizing it, drafted a real trash heap of a deck. Don't even know what I did wrong. Probably this massive 6 drops is the real problem. I feel like I've gotten a little bit unlucky as well during the games, but, you know, this is my 300th arena. I have coursed through 300 arenas, averaging 6.5 wins. If we look at just my last 155 or so, which were after the arena cap was raised to 12, my average win is like 6.8. So, you know, I've had my share of good luck and bad luck and everything, and even with all the bad luck in the world, I almost never go 0 and 2 to start things off. So yeah, this deck must just be bad. I made a little bit of a misplay against the first opponent, but I always make a misplay. Still don't go 0 and 2. So yeah, it's just bad deck. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're up against Paisley the Paladin. I'm not going to keep a Shadow Bolt again just simply because, well, I could just keep his hand. The problem is the Succubus messes everything up. I'm actually going to do this. I'm hoping I'm going to get a 6-drop, and I'm hoping the Succubus throws it away. Let's go for that strategy. The Succubus throws away the cards you don't want strategy. It's a real winner. I really would not want to lose that Violet Teacher. I would love to get one of my 1-drops on turn 1, but that's never going to happen. Let's see if he's got a coin play or a 1-drop. He has a Goldshire Footman. Alright, well, this is good enough to kill a Goldshire Footman, so we'll just play this.
Shields up.
That's fine. And then Succubus, I don't want to lose any of my cards, but we'll just have to suck it up. Suck it up, get it? Succubus? Okay. Anyway, he is going to get to keep a creature because he's a paladin, and he played a 1-drop. This is nice to see because it doesn't kill my Sunfairy Protector. He's going for the face. Full-on face mode here. Alright, I'm just going to play Succubus. Whatever. Lose my best card that I was hoping to play next turn. Of all the cards! I lost 1 in 3 odds losing Bane of Doom, and that was the 1 card I wanted to keep, and then I lost 1 in 4 odds losing the Violet Teacher when that was the only card I wanted to keep. Well, that's what happens, I guess, when you play with Succubus, but man alive. Alright, so now he hasn't used his coin. He could coin out a True Silver Champion here, which would be very strong. Bane of Doom would be, unfortunately, a turn too slow. Here is the coin. Is that True Silver Champion? It's True Silver motherfucking Champion. So Succubus goes down. He takes 4 damage for it because the healing happens first. I can now use this to kill his Vuga Warrior at the very least, so at least I got his board clear. But I should be playing a Violet Teacher right now, and that was the 1 card that I lost. Are you goddamn kidding me? Well, if I lose this game, it will be entirely because of Violet Teacher getting thrown away. So you might wonder, Boris, why'd you play Knife Juggler if it's just going to die? Well, there's really no point in waiting. Might as well just throw it out there and have something die. If I hold on and hope the True Silver Champion to be wasted against a better target, he's just going to get further and further ahead.
Reporting for duty.
So there's a Recruit.
X marks the
Blocks out
spot.
Raider, which is a nice 6/3 here. That's great. Alright, I could Bane of Doom and get a Demon on the Paladin, or I could play Hellfire to kill him. Well, this is even better. So let's actually life tap. Blue Doctor is nice. We'll play the Wolf Rider and we'll kill the Blocks out Raider that way. Now next turn I've got my choice of things to do. I could just play an Archmage if he doesn't do anything special. I could play Hellfire if he does a bunch of stuff and I want to clear the board, or I could Bane of Doom perhaps. Gonna Secret up. Alright, make a recruit, fine.
Reporting for duty.
So that's likely Noble Sacrifice. Honestly, let's Bane of Doom. And alright, we finally catch a break. We get a Felguard, and there was actually Repentance, so that does absolutely nothing. Well, we caught a very big break there. Got a really good demon. This is actually, I'd say, the second best thing you get from Bane of Doom. Best is Dread Infernal, second best is Felguard, then Succubus, and then the demons, the 1-mana demons. Alright, my opponent has a pretty good luck as well. He got Faceless Manipulator in his draft. He's gonna put Blessing of Wisdom on, what, my Felguard? Okay, that's fine. Ah, Shadow Bolt. You don't quite get the job done against the Felguard that got copied. Alright, here's what we'll do then. I'll play Argent Commander. I will just trade the Voodoo Doctor to Divine Shield to kill it off. I'm not going to attack because I don't want to give him a card just to kill a recruit. If he puts Blessing of Kings on it, so be it. Then he can kill this and the Blessing of Wisdom did nothing. Procolisk is not a big deal. That'll die to Shadow Bolt pretty happily. That's also not a big deal.
Reporting for duty. Handle it.
That's a little bit of a bigger deal. So now I can actually consider playing Hellfire. Hellfire would be quite strong. I mean, it would kill off my own Argent Commander is the thing. So Hellfire, Life Tap, Infiltrator. So let's Life Tap first. Okay. Hit him in the face. Hellfire. Infiltrator, I don't see any reason to give him a card just for the sake of taking damage, and we'll pass the turn here. Okay, so we got some pretty good card advantage. Thanks to Priestess of Elune, quote-unquote thanks, this is not like a great card, I can Life Tap a couple more times than I normally would. Fen Creeper is very annoying because even Shadow Bolt boosted by Archmage is not going to kill it. It's very irritating. But we're going to do it anyway.
Are you ready for this?
Just give up. Next we'll play Priestess and Raging Worgen, unless of course I need to Shadow Bolt something. In which case I'll Shadow Bolt something. Just gonna play Equality, which doesn't really bother me much because this thing is still have taunt. And the Blessing of Wisdom was a total waste, it didn't even cycle. That's hilarious. As you have Elven Archer. The Windfury Harpy, which is sad for him because Shadow Bolt with spell damage is pretty good against Windfury Harpies. We'll do this. And I'm going to make a little bit of a tech play here. I'm going to Life Tap. I'm going to play Raging Worgen. I'm going to Panda back this Archmage because I would like it to be healed. And even though this commits my mana in a big way because I've got these 6 drops and I can only play 1 return, since I am so far ahead on cards, I'm willing to do that. Now, the Worgen's nice because it can kill a recruit and then attack again, which is good.
I've got a huge.
So I'm going to play the Stormsuck Commando. The recruit doesn't do anything at all whatsoever because the Worgen was going to kill this thing anyway, so now it's just going to kill it and the recruit, which is fine. Can I win? 8 damage? Can't quite win. So we'll do this. Play the Golem to kill that thing off. And we'll play the Fen Creeper. Oh, I should Life Tap. Life Tap. And we'll play a Fen Creeper. Hit him in the face. So I left this guy in its Wind-Furied state, so now I'm actually threatening lethal. I've got... Why do I always get the handful of 6 drops? Why couldn't some of you guys have been in the last third of my deck? Yeah, this is too many 6 drops. I hate playing with these high expensive cards. The Warlock. You know, I used to love Dread Infernal very much, but now actually I don't like Dread Infernal very much anymore because it's a 6 drop and I would like to avoid playing with those if I possibly can. Alright, so I'm slowly making some progress towards Spellmaster. I guess I'm happy already that I'm up to 2 wins. I didn't get 0 wins and I didn't get 1. If I get up to 3 wins, I'll be ecstatic. I don't like getting below 3, but when I start at 0-2, I will take whatever I can get. Any non-zero number of wins is a solid victory in my book. Druid is a tough matchup.
Versus Malfurion.
Zarko. Druid's always kind of tough.
Your soul shall be
Okey-doke.
mine.
What I'm going to do here is keep a kind of odd hand. So if he has a really fast start, I'll Hellfire and clear the board. If he has a slow start, though, I don't really mind playing a Geomancer on turn 2 and then a Yeti with the coin on turn 3. Don't mind at all. In fact, I could even life tap on turn 2 and coin Yeti on turn 3 and save the Geomancer for later. Okay, this changes everything. If I got 2/2 drops, I will do that. I think it's really rare that I will not play 2-drop on turn 1 and on turn 2 with the coin if I have the opportunity, because that just sets you up for success with the tempo. There's Raptor, it's fine. Fine. We'll kill the Raptor.
Skyland lover.
I'll play the Geomancer. I think I'd rather have a 2/2 on the board than a card in my hand, especially because if he does play something that threatens this, I can Shadow Bolt it. Now, the Shadow Bolt will be overkill against anything you could play here, but that's fine. Nah, he's actually going to claw to kill this. That's okay, too. So neither of us is getting ahead, but we're not falling behind either. Arcane Golem is not to be played. Druids, you don't really want to play Arcane Golem against because you don't want to give him any early Ironbark protectors. He has his own Show Yeti, I see. Well, this could work out okay. Because what happens here is this. I play the Show Yeti, he can now shapeshift and use his Yeti to kill mine, but that leaves the Yeti at 1 health, so I Bane of Doom to kill it, and maybe I'll get lucky and pick up a Felguard or a Dread Infernal. And maybe I'll win the game. Who knows? It's time for me to catch a break, isn't it? Ooze makes no difference to anything. Power of the Wild. He's going to actually buff his team. That's bold. Well, it's okay. This thing still has 2 health, so I'm still going to go for it. Now, I could actually... Hold on. I could actually Hellfire to clear his board. But no, this is better. Alright, so I got a Succubus. I will Soulfire. Losing, of course, my best card every single goddamned time, of course. But the Succubus is a 4/3, so it's 3 cards to 3, but I can life tap freely because I'm at full health. Mainly, if he has big drops, that's where I'm going to run into trouble. He's got big drops. Then I'm not going to be able to handle it. Sanjin is pretty big. 5 health is very annoying. The Arcane Golem and this don't quite stand up to it. Fen Creeper, however, is pretty good. I could play this and the Arcane Golem, but what's the point of that? The Arcane Golem is just going to sit there. So we're going to play Fen Creeper to protect my Succubus. Let's see if he's got an answer for it or not. Also, I didn't really want to play Arcane Golem until this turn, because he'd be at 8 mana if I'd played Arcane Golem before. There's a Cult Master, which is clever, because this taunt will protect the Cult Master from dying. Play Iron Forge Rifle to shoot that, and okay. If I had Hellfire, that'd be great. But I don't. Okay, we're gonna give him a card. There's unfortunately no way around it. Good news is now I can play the Argent Commander, kill the Cult Master, kill that off. 4 cards to 3. I can life tap freely. I just need him not to play Ironbark Protectors. It's my one request. Please don't play Ironbarks.
I must save
For the gold is just bad because it clears the board. Ah, because my board. Alright, that sucks. Well, at least I can life tap here, which is pretty good. So use the Arcane Golem to kill his keeper, and I'm gonna life tap and try to get ahead on cards. Okay, so here's the life tap. Hellfire number 2 is good. Do this. That. I don't need taunt at the moment, so I'll just play the Farseer because it's not wasted. Heal up. Might as well lose this mana crystal as late as possible. Actually, if you lose it on turn 10, it doesn't even make a difference because you'll get it back. Ha, that's kind of cool. Alright, please don't play anything big. That's... Yeah! It's a card. I don't want him getting cards. Now he has a 4 toughness minion, but I can't kill 4 toughness minions. This thing will actually kill Felguard, unfortunately. Does it have a claw? Does he actually have a claw to kill the Farseer with? No, he doesn't. Hellfire doesn't kill this either. Lame. Alright, well, we don't get a free Succubus because the Hellfire, I can't use it. Unless I attack in Hellfire, and then Felguard, and then Succubus. Is that something that's worth doing? I think so, actually. I don't want to keep him with spell damage, so we're going to do this. Hellfire. Felguard. Quote-unquote free Succubus. Okay, so we got 3 cards to my 2. I can life tap pretty freely. I just need to get him. I just need to trade 1 for 1. If I can trade 1 for 1 with him, I'll be fine. That's all I have to do. Seriously? Are you goddamned? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't have Siphon Soul, and I never saw Siphon Soul, I never saw Silence. I have nothing that can handle that at all. Nothing. I have to just throw a bunch of shit at it. Alright, well, double Shadow Bolt it is. I took all those Shadow Bolts. And which of these creatures do I want to lose? I think I'd rather keep the more durable creature, even though it hits a little bit. Okay, so the Gruul just took away a bunch of card advantage for me. I had to throw 3 cards at it. But as long as I can keep trading... Are you goddamned kidding me? I just... For 1 turn, I need him not to have ridiculous things. For 1 freaking turn, I need him to not have ridiculous things.
Pay attention,
This is bad because I'm gonna have to throw everything at this War Golem because it's 7 health and my guys only deal 3 damage. Why does my guys always deal 1 less damage than they need to? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna lose this game because he kept playing bullshit stuff. Okay, so finally he plays a normal creature. Mark of the Wild of the War Golem. No, it's on this. Okay, that's actually smart because the War Golem was gonna eat all my shit anyway. Man, I really needed Siphon Soul or Silence in this draft that I just never saw it. So I can life tap freely, but again, I'm so inefficient. I'm just losing everything to his stuff. Okay, Sunwalker, very good. That will answer the War Golem.
Of course.
So do I throw the Violent Teacher away? Yeah, I'm gonna throw the Violent Teacher away. So you can shapeshift to kill the Sunwalker, or pop the shield, and the War Golem trades for the Sunwalker. I just need this not to be any kind of removal, and I'll be fine. Good. Okay, so we're finally where we need to be. We're trading 1 for 1, and as long as I can go at least 1 for 1, just pound for pound with his stuff, I'm gonna be totally fine. All right. Voodoo Doctor. Slide tap. Okay. So, kill this off. I'm not going to be fancy here. Okay, the Raging Organ. Voodoo Doctor. On. So, Shapeshift will kill the Voodoo Doctor. The Panther kills that. And then I've got this thing. When I can life tap and get 2 cards to his 1. So, as long as it's not huge.
I got the best deal.
Okay, that's a little bit big. And I'm out of Shadow Bolts, I believe. So, this is scary. But he is in top deck mode. So, as long as he doesn't draw spells for a turn or 2, I should be fine. So the Panther now kills my Raging Organ. And I can't kill this thing easily at all. Panda's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. Well,
I got this.
let's do this.
Drink
Panda.
with me, friend.
Infiltrator. And my one request in this life, in this godforsaken life, is do not draw a spell. All I need from you, Druid. That's all I need. We got another 4/4. My cards are always one hit point of damage less than what is needed. He didn't get a spell, so at least that's good. Alright, Wolf Rider is good. Archmage is also good. So what's more important, the Wolf Rider or the Archmage? Because I only get 1. The Wolf Rider is more important. Oh my god, what do we do here? Do I hit the face? What is this, 3/5/7? He's down to 9 health. I don't think I can do that. Do I just throw my 3 creatures away to kill his 2? That would seem to be what needs to happen.
Taste my steel.
Can't go for a Raid Leader right now. Alright, Archmage kind of sucks because I couldn't play it. He's actually crawling away with the game here. Okay, finally gets a bad top deck, finally. Shapeshifts, whatever, no problem. So this is 7 health. He's only got 5/6 damage on the table. So let's see how good his top deck is. It's going to take me a little bit of effort to clear this stuff out. Can I get a good card? I can get a pretty good card. Crazed Alchemist.
Ready for this?
Well, it's not worth using yet. I'm not going to life tap because I don't need the card right now. I'm just going to try to play it fair. Flesh and Ghoul, yep, okay, so he's getting really bad top decks. And he's going for my face, which makes sense. He's going to just try to burn me out, I guess. I can't life tap anymore, actually, can I? Because I'm actually almost dead. He's going to hit for 5/6 and then at 2 health. Well, Priest of Elune wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Oh god, I actually am running out of cards. Oh goodness.
Don't blink.
Hit that. Knife Juggler, play this.
You love my new recipe.
We'll just void the effect, I suppose. And Past turn. I definitely don't want to life tap anymore because I'm going to run out and die to fatigue. He has 6 cards, so he's not going to lose to
Well
fatigue.
played.
He has Stormwind Champion, and that is the kill. Oh my god, you've got to be freaking kidding me. What a garbage arena. Can I at least life tap? Can I at least concede? Give me the concession. Ah, I wouldn't even concede. Ah, gosh damn it. Alright, well, thanks for watching, folks. Please like and or subscribe if you enjoyed that video for some unspeakably unearthly reason. And let's take a look at our pity prize at 2 wins. Oh god. I honestly thought this deck was totally fine. You know, low curve, got some endgame, but it did not work out as planned. We got on top of our pack 45 gold. That's actually really good for 2 wins. It's almost breaking even. Alright. Consolation pack is predictably garbage. So that's all we get, 45 gold and 40 dust. I'm still working steadily toward 32,400 dust, whereupon I'll be able to finish off my set. And the next arena will be taking me below 9,000 gold, tragically. Hunter, Warlock, or Shaman. Alright folks, thanks again for watching. I'll see you again soon.